Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. This is Julius here again from Liberia, West Africa. I'm serving as a country director for the African Climate and Environment Foundation, Liberia. Ladies and gentlemen, please sit quietly and listen to our presenter as we come and present to you on the World Climate Day.
So my name is J. Achitabo, a student of the University of Liberia. I'm studying environmental science at the University of Liberia. I'm also a member of the African Climate and Environment Foundation, Liberia chapter. So today we are observing World Environment Day on the theme ecosystem restoration. So what do we need to restore our ecosystem? Well, today when we observe in our environment, we see that there are a lot of stress or a lot of environmental problems that are taking place in our ecosystem, in our environment. For example, the issue of deforestation. There are a lot of trees that are being cut down on a daily basis and they are being replaced or replanted. So that also poses a threat to other species like the birds and other things that survive right on the existence of trees and other plants. The plant also provide oxygen to human life, right? We depend on oxygen to survive, so provide air, oxygen, clean oxygen to our survival. So cutting down the trees, destroying the plants pose a serious health risk to the entire human population. So looking at all these factors, you can clearly see why it is so much important that we help to contribute in the restoration of our ecosystem. So what are some steps we need to take as young people, as youth, as students in order to restore our environment or our ecosystem? Well, we want to take action like the replanting of trees, right? So if we cut one tree, we want to plant one tree. The issue of waste management, we see that our marine ecosystem is also breaking down. There are a lot of species that live in the ocean, in the rivers, in the creeks. They are dying on a daily basis. It is causing extinction. So, for example, the issue of plastic waste is causing serious extinction to our aquatic species. So imagine a plastic goes into the ocean and then a fish see as food and then swallow it. It causes what we call suffocation to that fish or that particular species. As a result, over time, those species will be extinct or they will lost in that particular ecosystem. So looking at all these stress to our environment, we think it is now time all of us pull our hands together, all hands on deck, to fight the issue of ecosystem breakdown, but rather to restore our ecosystem.
Good morning. I'm Josephine Moba from the University of Liberia, studying environmental science literature. And I'm also a member of the African Climate and Environment Foundation. And our theme for today is ecosystem restoration. And today is Environment Day. Happy Environment Day to everyone. Okay, I'll be talking on ecosystem firstly. Ecosystem is a defining factor or preserving the degradation of the community. Okay, let's go to the conservation. Okay, as we see today, we are actually treating the environment unfair. You see people wasting waste products, garbage, all type of stuff that will infect the environment. So as an environmental, I urge you all, even though youth that have no idea about it, please keep your environment clean. Stay away from waste product, garbage. Clean your environment. Stop wasting waste product outside. If you have a garbage, if you have trash in your, you can better take that garbage, that trash, and put it in a garbage. Please keep your environment clean.
I'm Abian Chodopre from the Environmental Science Department from the University of Liberia. Also a member of Africa Climate and Environment Foundation, Liberia's chapter. Today is World Environment Day, which of course most people within our region, Liberia, doesn't have the idea of. We, as emerging environmental scientists, we are the ones that are trying to give these awarenesses to people how to save our mother's earth. Today, the topic for our World Environmental Day celebration is called It's called ecosystem restoration. Firstly, you look at the word ecosystem. Ecosystem comes in a very diverse definitions. But for my definition, I would say ecosystem is a region or exact region with a specific or suitable characteristics that you call a landform or wetlands. It can be or sea place and or any place or region where you have or animals live or you have plants which are the inhabitants of that region. To save our ecosystem, we the inhabitants, the humans, we shouldn't be in the act of keeping our desire at first, because if we say we want to get the things that we desire from Mother Earth, we will be destroying our ecosystem. In a sense that if we carry on deforestation without reforestation, we are going to be declining in health, because deforestation takes away the trees, which of course they are plants and they give us oxygen. In return, we give them carbon dioxide. Let's take for a typical example. If we destroy most of our plants, how are we going to get oxygen? The cycle of oxygen would not be complete without plants. So I urge everyone around the world, meaning Liberia, where we don't have the means or awarenesses going on, that we should by all means do everything necessary to save Mother Earth by planting the trees that we have destroyed. This is what this day is celebrated as the ecosystem restoration. I thank you.
Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, everyone. I am Barry Dugan from the Africa Climate Environmental Foundation for Greener Future. As we all know, or as we all may be aware, today is World Environmental Day on the theme ecosystem restoration. So this is it. Ecosystem restoration is the process of assisting the recovery of the ecosystem damages, degradation, as well as the destruction of species and organisms within our ecosystem. So, but before going further, I want to make this clear. Let the world, or let us environmentalists, not take the issue of restoration to be conservation, or it should not be considered as the issue for a justifying reason for destroying our ecosystem or for destroying our environment and its species. This is just the process of restoring damages, degradation, as well as destroying species around the world. As today is widely celebrated around the world by all environmentalists, we join folks from Liberia and around the world to say Happy Environmental Day to everyone. Maintaining our environment, restoring the damages that have been caused by human activity within our environment, it is a burden on our shoulder to see how best we can restore our earth, because this is the ultimate goal of every human being, because we survive on the existence of this living organism. So we are saying to you, the ACEF, the ACEF, the Africa Climate and Environmental Foundation for a Greener Future is saying to you, join us in our struggle for protecting our environment. Join us in our struggle for restoring the damage that have been caused by the earth by human activities.
join us as we are advocates on the issue of climate change that have affected the world a lot. We want to say thank you for this day. We want to say thank you for every group, every activist group, every climate and environmental group that have joined the world today in celebrating this day. We want to say thank you. Let us muscle the struggle. Let us continue to fight, because it is a fight without end until the end of this world. So we want to say thank you from Liberia. We want to say thank you to ACEF for giving us the opportunity to come on this platform and showcase what the world needs and what we stand to benefit from our climate. Thank you. Jogo from Liberia, the climate activists, we want to say thank you.
Thanks for watching and thank you for listening to everyone. My colleagues who presented on the ecosystem today and who presented on the world environment today. Today we are seeing another beautiful plant species that is here made beauty with a whole lot of flowers around us here. And we are seeing so many biodiversity are enjoying this species here today. So now, if we destroy all of these things, how will we feel? How will the environment think about us? We won't get the good oxygen we need from these species, because these are the species we are taking our carbon dioxide and give us the good oxygen today that you and I we are enjoying, we moving here and there. So ladies and gentlemen, people around the world, youth of Liberia, government, agencies that are responsible for the environment, let us please come together to work and protect our wonderful environment, so that we can have a beautiful place for us to live, so that we can have a beautiful nature today, so that we can have a beautiful nature. You see our nature now. I'm standing here, there is nothing here to cover me up. Why? Because all of the big trees out here was cut down, and we only have this one. So we need more trees that will protect our ecosystem. We need more trees that will protect our environment. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. This is Liberia chapter. I am the executive director. Happy Earth Day.